Hello, good afternoon and good morning here in Canada. I have a few minutes, so just I came online to see what's going on. Sharjeel Hassan, Waqas Ahmad, Aurangzeb Ali, Mir Wise, Inayatullah, Aisha Mirza. So let us, have some general discussion. I have started series of lectures on optional subjects. So we have Mia Shafiq Saab also here. He is also, contributing a lot, guiding the aspirants and candidates. It is early morning here. I'm just waiting for my car to go to my office. So few minutes here with me. If you have any particular kind of question, so I would like to take that. Hi everybody. Sohail Khan. Don't listen to me today. Just tell me what you want to listen. If you have any particular point, because sometimes I'm speaking and speaking, so just I want to do a kind of conversation with you, a kind of dialogue. I have like 10 minutes here. Imran Khan says that permanent believer is a permanent achiever, like you, sir. Yeah, one of the important thing that is perseverance. I love the word perseverance. Steadfastness. Steadfastness, that is very important. Perseverance. Steadfastness. This is the key to success. If you are a perseverant person, perseverant means steadfast. When you start something, so you must continue that till its logical conclusion. When you start something, so you must reach to its final, form, conclusion, destination, destiny. Why destination or destiny? We say that things are predetermined. The things are predetermined because you make your own destiny. So perseverance is very important. I see many people, they start something and then they leave it in the middle. So this is the sign of an unsuccessful, unhappy person. So when you start something, please take it to its logical conclusion. It must end, because innamal amalu bil khawatim and innamal amalu bin niyat. These are two quotations. So what we intend, our intentions, that is important. And what the conclusion, that is important. So Asad Abbas' suggestion for your English improvement is, please actively participate in English language with Naeem Khan group. Participation, just not joining. Like 1,000 people may join, but how many participate, that is important. So for English language, this is very important that you must participation, because language is something organic. Language is something living. So when you do something, you learn language. You can't learn language just by listening or reading. Language is doing, because language is something which is very, very living thing. It's not dead thing. It's not like mathematics that you learn 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So you just learn it, you know it. So for language, you must participate, you must act, there must be activity. If you don't do, you will never learn. Language, I have learned 8 languages and I'm learning more. So my own experience of language is to do it, to speak it, to write it, to listen, doing. So if you don't participate and you are thinking that somebody will give me a recipe how to cook a particular dish, so the recipe is not workable till you start, your ignition, your fire, your frying pan, your ingredients, you boil the water, you do a lot of things, then you get your plate ready. Sikandar Jatt, just tell us where to start for CSS. What should be the starting point? Just English, or we should take all subjects together if you have 14 months for preparation? 14 months is a long time, Sikandar Jatt. Long time. Where from you start? You start from the letters CSS, Central Superior Services. So you are superior, you will be going to deliver superior services. You must be a superior person. Develop your personality. Personality is very much important for CSS, not only reading or study. Join CSS with Naeem Khan group. Join means participate there. Listen to my first lecture, CSS video number 1, and then continue listening to other lectures. Google, Wikipedia, no need of textbooks. Maybe like for some everyday science, general ability science, you need a book of Mia Shafiq, who is also present here. But usually I don't recommend books. Prepare your own notes. And I have started a series of lectures on each part of the syllabus. So the short formula for CSS is 5 to 10 years previous papers, and each preparing notes on each subject of the syllabus. Tell about foreign services in detail, like pay, perks, experiences, and positive. If you don't have time now, then please make a separate lecture. I have already made a lecture on occupational groups. That on each occupational group I will make a lecture, but I have made a general lecture on all the occupational groups, including foreign services. My own experience of foreign service, because I did PCS, I was assistant commissioner for 6-7 years, then I came to foreign services. So it was my only choice, foreign service. So I have been to more than 50 countries, and I speak so many languages. I know so many people. I met so many leaders and presidents, and you travel a lot. Your personality that is evolved, you become flexible, you become elastic, you become stoic, you can manage your emotions, you are not jumping to the conclusions, you are a serene and tranquil person. And you know the world, that the world is not, in Persian we have a proverb, kurbakahi chahi, that there was a frog in a well, and the frog thinks that this is the whole world. When the flood comes and the frog comes out and see the world at large, so then there is more exposure. When the frogs see the mountains and the seas and the rivers and fields and trees and all the things. So foreign service gives you a lot of exposure. Although in other services like PAS, Pakistan Administrative Services, police services, and even accounts and other groups, you also have a lot of opportunities to travel around. You have official passport. You don't need visas for many countries. And if you need a visa, so you get a visa easily from the embassies or high commissions or consulates. So, a lot of perks and privileges. I don't go for money, although in foreign service you get a lot of legal money as your salary. So you don't need to do corruption. No corruption at all in foreign services. Very, few examples you will see of corruption in foreign service, because you don't need to go for corruption. You get a good amount of money, not too much that you become a millionaire, but at least you get good salary package, your foreign allowance and your TADA, because that is internationally made, not your salaries, the foreign allowances, that is based on United Nations index. So that's why you receive your salary in dollars or in foreign currencies. So then in rupees, it is a good amount, a handsome amount. So good, sir. It is the panacea to learning language test fast. What is the panacea? The panacea is participation. Okay, you just participate. Don't be a spectator. Participate, do things. Just don't listen, do. make videos, write, comment. Social media, the people consider it to be a waste of time that I come on Facebook, but it is not a waste of time if you participate. If you just come to see what the people are sharing notes and other things, so that is not the way. If you participate, if you take part, if you comment, then it is very good. And because here in social media today I'm speaking to you live, so I have some confidence. Otherwise I will never come here and talk to you in this way. Any person can ask me any question, how I can tackle it. So this shows my self-confidence, my personality. So when you write something as a comment in Facebook, any group or any page, you are participating, you are writing 3-4 lines, so you develop the same exam pressure which you have in exam, because in examination hall you have your performances under stress management. At that time you are a different person. In 3 hours you have to write what you learned in 3 years. You are summing up your knowledge of 3 years in 3 hours. So it is not easy. That is stress management. That is performance under stress. So similarly in Facebook or social media, when you are writing or speaking, so you have the same pressure on you. Many people will see, you may not commit a mistake, the people, you may not become a laughing stock, the people will laugh at you. You know, a lot of such biases and prejudices and complex that we have in our mind. So remove these things, participate fully. If your comment is liked or not, if it is commented or not, some people, you know, they have a lot of inferiority complex. If I write something on their comment, okay, very good, excellent, so they feel happy. No, self-consciousness. You must become happy with your own performance. You don't need approval of another person. That is very important point. You don't need approval. You know, the other day one of the CSS aspirant showed me I start division of CSS, and a person corrected my mistakes. And what were the mistakes? He does not go, so the person wrote, instead of does, wrote do. So then corrected from do does. And the person was quite happy. Oh, I'm very happy because somebody corrected my mistakes. So these people are not meant for CSS. That's why the real 200 persons who will be allocated, they may not come so much on such discussions. Maybe my style is a little different, but they may just study on their own and they just develop their own personalities. But those people, they don't have such opportunities, they can come and they can participate. So what do you deal with these days in foreign office? Any particular? No, I don't talk about my personal life and my official life. This is purely my personal activity, discussing with you people, guiding you or facilitating you. So don't come to my office and don't come to my bedroom, please. Okay, so tell some points about this. Voters don't decide issues, they decide who will decide issues. Yeah, this is the democracy. This is the beauty of democracy. The direct democracy is that when each person become like a member of parliament. For example, if the country population is 1,000 persons, and all these 1,000 persons, they come to parliament, and then they run the parliament and they run the government. So that will be direct democracy. But that is not possible because in Pakistan, for example, we have 220 million people. So you cannot make a parliament for 220 million people that each person comes and become member of parliament. So what is the solution? The solution is that we select one person and that person represent us, and then we have access to that person, and that person talk to us, communicate, listen to us, our problems for legislation. So I'm just now going to turn it off. Thank you very much. We will continue such discussions, and I have to go now. It's early morning here. Thank you. All the best.